Hello everybody, my name is Ben the Human, and welcome to SpellRogue. This is a game by Roguelike Games. Thank you to Roguelike Games for sending me a code to check out SpellRogue. SpellRogue is a deck-building roguelite where you play as this mage that is going to investigate these meteors that have fallen and possibly destroyed the world. The thing that's kind of unique about the game is that it also includes dice. The dice kind of function as your energy. You know, in a Slay the Spire style deck builder, you have like 3 or 4 or 5 energy to play cards. Well, you have this set of cards in your hand that you can use repeatedly up to a certain amount, but you need to fuel them with the dice that you roll. So it's kind of like a mix of Astrea, that game I played a while ago. I actually played a run of this earlier. Oh, we've unlocked things. Cool. So I played a run as Lapis just to kind of get used to the game, and I actually beat the first boss on my first run. So you're on. Ooh, new spell set. You're along for the ride with a pro, apparently. So the base set here is Fluctuate, which allows you to re-roll a dice. We have Ice Spear, which is just kind of like your base attack. It does however much damage your dice that you plunk into it. It does mean, though, so the 3 to 6 means you can't use a 1 or a 2. You'd have to have 3 or more. And then we have Aqua Fortis, which is like your base defense spell. Now we have a completely different spell set, which is Mana Inversion, which allows us to flip. Oh, that's kind of neat. You flip to the opposite side. I'd have to know what the the opposite side of my dice is. But basically, if you had a 1, 2, 3, oh, sum of opposite sides are always equal to 7. I did not know that about dice. That's actually fascinating. So if we rolled a 1, 2, 3, we could use Mana Inversion to make it a 4, 5, 6. That's pretty nice. Impale, you insert dice up to value 4, and then it will automatically deal 5 damage. And then we have Embrace, which means if it is odd, we gain Fury. If it is even, you gain Block. This is an interesting set of spells. I think I would like to start with the new set and give it a try. So we start in the Deadwoods here, and then you have your like typical Slay the Spire kind of progression where you can fight up to, holy hell, look at this dude! Up to the lava monster. We've got your basic battles, we've got an event. Shards are what you can use to upgrade your cards. You level them up. Shop is pretty self-explanatory. Sanctuary is where you can rest. More events, a shop. I think I want to... I'm kind of thinking here, here, here. I'm just trying to parse out the map here. I think I would go this way. Or sorry, this way, and then decide if we need to heal or if we can get away with an event, or we could just go straight into the elite fight if we think we're doing well. Let's go this way. The best way to learn the game is to watch the game. So we have a dead treant here. We have rolled pretty poorly. The artifact that we get right off the bat is pretty nice. It gives us an extra die. But I'm going to mana invert our 1 into a 6, our 2 into a 5. And now we've used this twice, so you can't use it again this turn. I would like to... You're going to grow? I think I would like to gain a crap ton of fury here, which allows us to boost our damage. And then I'm going to impale you. And again. All right, we've done over half of his HP. I think that's a good start. We would like to kill you this turn before you attack. Mana invert. We can do 15 damage to him, so invert again. Mana inversion is sick. Bam. Goodbye. So there's an element of luck to the game, but you also, you know, you can try to plan ahead. We got an energizing potion. You can add charges back to your spells. So the charges were the things that we were depleting. So like when we used mana inversion twice, we couldn't use it again because we'd used up all the charges. If we wanted to keep inverting dice, we could use that potion. We've got new spells, so we could do Royal, which means we gain Fury per enemy. Gained block minus cooldown. Don't... Oh, if we gain block, it minuses the cooldown. Countdown sockets do not reset. I've never had countdown on a spell before. Interesting. This one's a green, which I assume is more rare, maybe? Crystallize Azure holds dice until the next turn. Cast on next turn minus X to random other spells. Or Sleet Sky. On dice rolled, gain Fury. Increase damage on the next attack amount by Fury. I don't know if any of these are any good. They must equal each other. I'm gonna reroll because I don't understand any of those skills. Wash away. You roll a die, and then you also gain... Apply weak when gaining block. These are all like tied together in a way that's more complicated than the deck I did last time. Deal X to random enemy 2 times. So you could do up to 6 damage if you put a 3 in there. But would it deal 2 times damage plus the Fury, or does the Fury only proc on the first time, quote unquote? I think I want to give Inner Storm a try, because if it duels with Fury the way I think it could be pretty sick. We'll do this optional objective. We could pay pay 20 gold to get a random potion. Oh, I wish I could buy a relic. Sell your blood, take 15 damage to get a bunch of money. Sure. Why not? Let's go this way. We get a shard. So that allows us to upgrade a card here. And the way, what would I like to upgrade here? This adds a hit. If it's a 6, you gain... Oh, so if you invert a 6 into 1, you gain Fury. I don't know if I like that necessarily, but I really like the idea of hitting them 3 times, because this could replace Impale as like our basic attack here. Although it is 1 through 3. I guess this makes it useful to have a 3. We'll see if that plays out for us. Whirlpool, gain concoction. Deal damage, apply poison, but only on even numbers. Gain block, but only on odd numbers, and you can re-roll the lowest damage. Hydroclasp is pretty good, but I feel like block falls off later. Tendrils, deal 15 damage and gain 15 gold if you kill something with it. That could be sick. You have to build it up to 9. I kind of want a Tendrils and then get an artifact. Artifacts are pretty strong. Plus charge to random spell 4 times. Reduce health loss by 1. Gain block. When you gain block, gain 1 Fury. Is that good? 1 Fury just every time you gain block. And we're not really set up to gain a lot of block. Let's just reduce health loss by 1. I don't know if I need to rest necessarily. We are missing 15 health, but we did that to ourselves. Take the mouse with you. Ooh, we get foresight. You could kill the mouse. Oh no, we would cleanse the mouse and we'd lose max health and gain a shard. Or we could eat the mouse. I think let's gain Tritter. Maybe we can utilize foresight. Now we fight an elite battle. What do we got here? A lava monster? Primordial Blaze. Oh, 2 6s is sick. All right, I'm going to Gain intensify, increasing the amount of attacks this enemy performs. Gross. I would like to... I think we go 9 and then deal 15 damage. And then follow it up with a mana inversion to a 5. And then hit him with a tendrils again. For 30 damage total. Alright, he's grown. Holy hell, he does so much damage. Alright, get ready, boys. You do 36 damage, right? Or, oh, never mind. He does 12 damage. I thought it was 12 times 3. So we could block this. Ignite it on a random spell. Take damage when you... Let's hit Embrace a little bit just to block some of his damage. These are pretty high. I think we hit him with a Tendrils again. And then maybe we can kill him next turn. We're going to take a bit of damage. Next roll, +1 dice. That's pretty nice. So we got 4. Definitely invert that to a 6. You ignited my damage spell, you ass! I'm going to invert you to a 5. Punch you into Fury here. And then I would like to... I want to find out if this works with Fury. It is 6 damage 3 times. That's so good. Then so let's impale you. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I used my Fury. Oh, he's a fool. Oh, okay. You know what we do? We reset. You can reset 1 time each turn. So we screwed that up, but we can fix it. Change that to a 5. Give us our Fury. Don't waste it on Impale. We blast the guy with Inner Storm. The fact that this works with Fury is super good. I would like to turn you into a 6, and then we impale you twice to kill you. That wasn't too bad. I think we just took 5 damage there. So yeah, you can undo a turn once each turn if you screw something up entirely. Reroll all of your dice if you punch in a 4. That doesn't, like, you lose the 4 then, I assume. Submerge. Gain 4. And then you gain Reinforce, which doubles the block on your next gain. So you would like to, like, put Submerge in again and again. Or you could do Pelagius, which gains Fury and Reinforce. That could be good. Oh, cast when countdown reaches 0. So this is I see. This is what a countdown socket looks like. That's new to me. But if it counts down, it hits 0, then it just casts. So if you got a bunch of those spells that lower a countdown over time, this could work for you. I don't have a lot of spells that do... I do have Embrace, which could be pretty good, because if you put a 6 in here, you could get like 12. Let's grab Pelagius. That's kind of an interesting one. Is there something I would like to get rid of? Like Inner Storm. Honestly, I think it's Impale. Because like I'd rather be playing Inner Storm with Embrace or Pelagius than I would be playing Impale. We have a Shards here. Holy hell, this would give us 8 Fury. That's so good. It mixed with Inner Storm. Holy cow. Yeah, we're going on the Fury with Inner Storm pathway here. That's our plan. All right, we have 2 Will-O-Wisps and a Golem who does 6 damage. Oh, okay, hold on. We would like a 4 to reduce the value. So we could just punch in a 5 here We have six. We have six, Sorry, we have 3 6s. That's crazy. Here, give me this. Give me 12 shield plus 8 fury. And then tendrils. Tendrils. What does this do? Does not recharge charges. Does that go away after a bit? Because that could be devastating. I gained 15 gold for killing that guy. It's a super overkill, but I would rather get rid of that guy. You broke my thing. Is that broken forever? Spend dice to remove this. Okay. You're going to explode. I should kill you this round if I can. To a random enemy. That's a little rough. I need to cover. Yes, thank you. Oh, and it doesn't waste my other damage. Amazing. And then you can give me 4 shield. Oh, but you do it ×2. Ah. Oh no. I wouldn't have been able to. All right, we're gonna eat some damage here. That's fine. And my armor did some help. Fantastic. Okay, so you can be inverted into a 5. 5. Yes. What are you doing? What is this? Gaining power. So we would like to kill you here if we can. So let's gain fury. Smack you really hard. Oh, that's such a good combo. Gaining 8 fury and then comboing it into a 3 dice 3 times for 33 damage. That's nuts. If you have multiple 4s, that's even stronger. Split target dice in 2. Oh, if you had a 6, you could get 2 3s. That would be pretty sick. Glacial Sphere deals damage and applies Rupture, which increases the amount of damage received. Rainfall, which rolls a dice. And then the next dice rolled reduces countdown by X to random spell. Gain 3 rain. Interesting. Rainfall is interesting. I don't know if I want to take anything off the board right now. I guess the one I might consider taking off is Tendrils, because our main damage dealer is like a combination of these two plus Inner Storm. I could see making this work. But we'll hold on to Tendrils, because it's nice to have like an alternative for Tendrils if we need it. Or an alternative to the Storm if we need it. I would like to heal a bit. I don't need to gain any spells, so let's just heal back up almost to full and then go into the boss battle here. You have 90 damage, and you will summon people? Summoning reinforcements. The Mother of Flames, okay? You're not doing anything this turn, so I would actually like to hit you for as much damage as we can. Troublesome. Because we've rolled really high. So maybe what we do is we go 5/5 to gain fury. Gain even more fury. And then just wail on you. For 51 damage in one move. Alright, you have little friends, so they're doing a lot of damage to me, but if we can... Ah, we didn't roll good. Super good. We still could max out our shield quite a bit. And you can roll into a 6, which I can get even more shield from. Because you guys are doing 16 damage to me. So that'll block all of that. And then this will set us up next time for an even stronger hit. I think I've got my, like... I'm glad you did not ignite Inner Storm, because that's kind of like my bread and butter move. You did ignite this guy, which does bother me. I would love to reroll something, but I can't really. You do 10 damage. What if we just go all in on insane amounts of fury this turn? So now we have 24 fury. We do it 26 damage 3 times. I hope I hit the boss twice. I did. This is like the strongest. I've only done 2 runs, but it's so strong. Wow. Good job, team. Roll Ether. Ether. Dice persists between turns. That's cool. So we could just hold on to it. Start of turn, minus countdown to random spell. Is that good? I feel like that's good. Receive sap. Reduce block. I don't like that. But we would just get a... So we would only... So it's this is +1 dice each turn. This is 2 ether at the beginning of battle. And then all enemies gain power, but you do get a dice per turn. I feel like 1 power is not that bad. I'd rather have a consistent dice through the rest of the battle. Incision, gain power. Frost Mantle, gain block, and gain 1 icy, or Grave Chill. Random dice becomes icy. Gain block equal to half of your dice, rounded up. Do I have to choose this? Can I sell spells later? I don't know if that's a thing. I kind of want to try this one, because if this one starts triggering Pelagius on its own, that would be kind of nice. All right, into the next round. I think there's 3... I can't remember. I played through it, and then I've forgotten how the game works. Ritual! Forgotten Sight of True Magical Might. A treasure chest. And then an elite. I think we try to hit... We try to hit the artifact... and then the ritual site. So I think I'll go to the event first, then this guy, then the treasure chest. Heal 15 and gain volatile concoction. Ooh, deal damage to enemies equal to total value of all dice. That's pretty sick. I don't want to gain money by losing more health. Gaia's Wrath. Deal 2 damage and gain a power for 6. I like the volatile concoction idea. That would be a good way to kill an elite. Or like a group of enemies. Desert Spirit, 6 times 2. Okay. We would like to trigger Pelagius. We would like to gain 12 to protect us, mostly. And then I would like to trigger Pelagius again. And this is going to do 36 damage to you. I would love to get a 3 instead. I'd never considered that. I'd rather have... Oh, you know what we do? Split this guy. Bam! 2 3s. 57. Is there a way... Odd would gain us more fury. Let's convert. More fury. And just wail on him. And then, I mean, 9 more damage, I suppose. What does this do? Prevent 1 damage when unblocked damage is received. Just hit him for 5. On health loss, gain dodge. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we need to do 11 damage to him next turn. Took 1 damage, that's not the worst. What is this? Resonance. Let's kill him before that happens, shall we? I didn't roll a 3. 3s are like my bread and butter. You can't do this to me. So let's see here. So I would like to keep the 2 for Inner Storm. So let's trigger Pelagius, switch you to a 6, and then kill you. Nice. I never considered I'd really want 3s all the time. Can I get a dice that just rolls 3s, please? Deal 2 times X to random enemy. Twisted Geyser is kind of sick because it would work with 5s as well as 3s. Although 5s kind of like consume our other thing. Crush. Let's take Twisted Geyser. Maybe there's a chance we could upgrade this to deal more than just 2. If I could find a spell that deals damage more than 3 times, that would replace our Storm for sure. Up to 2 random dice persist between turns. Each turn gain power to random spell. Remove effect when any spell is cast. For every 10 spells cast, deal 7 damage to all enemies. I mean, that one just, like... Does that persist between battles? I hope it does. We gotta go to the ritual, though, for sure. How does this work? Choose a ritual. Target spell... +2, 5, 5 this turn. 3... I don't quite understand. This lasts for... Rituals have powerful effects, but require energy to cast. Energy is increased by 1 at the start of each turn. Oh, so this will trigger after a certain amount of turns and then go crazy. I assume. Gain Fate Weaving. All dice persist. It's not really what we're looking for. Target spell gaining damage per turn and being able to use it more often does seem like it would make... Do I have to assign this to somebody, or does it just happen? I think I could assign that to Inner Storm, and then it would go even crazier. We would like to... We have 115. Maybe we go to the shop after the event, because we don't really need the health. Gain water spell. I don't really want a spell, but I'll take a fire spell. Roll 1, 3, or 4. Ooh. So if we punch in a 2, we could get a 3 or we could get a 4. If we put an odd dice in, we gain Radiant. When reaching 10 Radiant, roll 3 dice and add charge to all spells. Huh. And then Roaring Embers. Deal 3 damage. This is reduced when the countdown is reduced, +4 to your next cast. Huh. I don't know if these are any good. Kindle is at least interesting. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm also not a fire mage, I realize. Let's choose a new artifact. For every 3 times losing health, gain power. I'd rather not lose health. If you lose health, apply poison. Block is converted to fury. I don't like that because sometimes I do want to block. I think on the off chance that we do get hit, applying poison would be kind of sick. What is that monster? Holy cow. A desert golem. He is applying barrier. Gain 10 block at the end of each turn. Negate affliction and gain power. I would like to kill your friend, the barbed grub, first. We're gonna Pelagius twice. We're going to Inner Storm you. Is there any way we could gain more fury? I don't think so. I was hoping I could kill your pet. So we're gonna take 15 damage. No, we're not. We're not taking any damage. I did take damage. How did you punch through my... Maybe I misread that. I think he attacked twice, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so we would like to juice our Inner Storm again. So we're going to convert you up twice, and then we're going to... I'm going all in here. What did I just do? Why did you take damage? Oh, it's because of Spirit of Swiftness. I totally forgot that even existed. I wish it would have killed you, though. We cast on Inner Storm to make it even more insane. You're gone. You're gone. Dude, it's like, it's all about stacking as much damage onto Inner Storm as possible now. Gain dodge does sound really nice, so thank you for the smokescreen potion. A new spell. Crashing Wave. Deal blank plus blank to all enemies. Deal 2 times plus applying weakness. You must disenchant to make room. Is there a guy I'm never going to... Oh, we could upgrade Twisted Geyser. But honestly, it's less about... It's less about the number you can punch in there and more about the number of times. I don't think we're ever going to use Frost Mantle, so let's disenchant Frost Mantle. It does give you money back, which is kind of nice. Just change it to +7 or more gold per kill. Starter spell. Honestly, get Impale out of here. That's never gonna that's never gonna last. Twisted Geyser is a possibility to swap with Inner Storm. Banefire? That's nah. I don't know if Kindle's ever gonna make it either, but oh, you don't upgrade the number of times. It's all about a spell that could do at least 3 applications of damage. Roll additional dice does seem kind of nice. I don't know if I'm willing to upset my spell list. I don't know how to get these unlocked either. If we could unlock more spells, I have spells that I would like to play. I'm just gonna get max health since we're already doing pretty good there. And now the boss battle. You guys have a lot of health. Apply Curse. The next dice rolled becomes a 1. That's actually not so bad for a guy like me. Because I can turn that into a 6. Now we do have a 3, so we would like to utilize that. And I'm gonna use you twice to gain a bunch of fury. We're gonna turn you into a 6 because that will help us block some damage here. We're going to place this in Rainfall so I can count this down a bit further, and then we're gonna go... What do these do? Focuses on dealing damage in this state. After losing 30 health, it changes action. Okay, we would like to kick you out of that state. All right, you did it all to one of them. Interesting. 1 damage. We've been cursed. But you have been poisoned, so that's kind of nice. Oh, they're both doing damage to me this turn, guys. All right, invert you to a 6. And then I would like to gain 12. I would like to invert you to a 6 as well. And then what I think I would like to do is block more. That's wrong. Block more. So we've gained... So you're going to do 14. You're going to do 10. So that's 24, which we're blocking fully. But you are going to gain power. I'm going to... I don't want to Inner Storm with a 1. Honestly, I think we just count down this a little bit. And then end turn. We gained a foresight. Fully blocked. Our foresight is a 6, so that's not too bad. You guys are doing a lot of damage again. I think we count down. Next dice rolled reduces countdown to a random spell. I thought it would apply to you, but it doesn't seem to have happened that way. Oh, nope, you applied it to Rainfall, which is interesting. Yes, you did what I wanted you to. What just happened? Oh, I moused over end turn. I thought I triggered something where I couldn't use my abilities anymore, which made me very afraid. Okay, so Pelagius. So we have 24 Fury. We're going to cast our Infusion on Inner Storm here. And then we're going to go crazy with Inner Storm for 96 damage total. We've shifted you back to darkness, which is fantastic, so you're not attacking me this turn. It does apply a lot of weak, and you will ignite me, so that's a little unfortunate. But we can apply Rainfall again. And then we can just... honestly, hit me with an Embrace, and then Inner Storm twice. And then Inner Storm again, just to do extra damage. And then call it a day. Alright, the ignition is rough. But I think we can get around it because we tend to just... well, that's rude. It auto-triggered ignition on me. But I think we can get around it because this is our bread and butter. These two are kind of accessories to what we work on. Although this one is nice for armor purposes. And you guys are doing a lot of damage. Okay, I can eat the damage because I blocked most of it anyway. Change you into a 6, which will give us even more. We have more Fury coming out. Give me even more. I would like to hold on to this guy. So let's go ahead and fire out an Inner Storm here. Good, good. And then a 2, it's not going to do any damage. So let's just invert you into a 5. And honestly, there's nowhere I can play you. Well, you're doing a lot of damage. You're 10 away. You would do 7 damage, so that's not going to convert you. Playing this would make us take 2 damage. Is it worth it to play? We do roll a die. Oh no, it didn't trigger. Perfect. I can do math. A lot of damage, but a lot of poison put on his brother, which is interesting. 7 damage dealt. Let's see. 4 in Pelagius. That boosts our damage even further. And I would like to trigger... well, before we trigger, we're going to boost it. So now it does 61 damage. I think you're both just toast. Goodbye. Yeah! Twins vanquished. Nice. 26 health gained. Money. New artifact. For every 12 spells cast, destroy random die. Does that just, like, in the turn? Receive 1 curse. I actually don't mind that. Because we can turn the 1 into a 6. Willy-nilly. Spells apply +1 affliction. I think I like the crooked dice. Because of the converter. Deal 2, increase by 2. Toxic knowledge. Gain foresight. Gain poison. Or gain a charge. I'm not convinced I like what spells we're using here. So honestly, I'm just gonna skip it. Like, I don't really want to mess with what we're working with because I think it's really strong. Holy hell, Demon Dragon! All right, we're in the void. We've unlocked Witch Blood. Gain block, apply rupture. Oh, okay, so I just unlocked it. I thought maybe we got to use it because that would actually be kind of sick. I don't really want to get a new ritual spell because I think our ritual is actually really strong. I do see a chest up there though, so I think I will go that way. But let's fight a battle. 2 Tesseracts. Grow and power. And you're doing a shit ton of damage to me. Good grief. Alright, let's convert. And then we would like to do 5. And then the 3. Because you're doing 27 damage, so I would like to stack up 24 block here. Hit you for 60-ish. Almost killed that guy, which is a little unfortunate we didn't. And then it would only do 4 damage. The odds of killing him are so low. But I think you have to go for it because taking out 11 damage plus a curse. You bastards! Alright, well. I guess we could have... Yeah, I don't think there's any way to make that better. We did take damage and we did get a curse. But the curse isn't so bad because we can convert things into 6s. And that kills his buddy. Fantastic. I would like a 3. But I don't have anything to make a 3 out of this. So actually, what I think we do is I would like to gain Fury, gain more block, block all of his attack, convert you into a 6 as well, gain more Fury, and then just plug into Rainfall and just set up for a super attack next turn. We got a 3. No, you bastard! But we could, if we want to, we could convert a 4 into a 3. I think that would be a good move. So convert you, convert you. Plug, plug. This is gonna kill him anyway. That's such a strong, like, just stacking Fury over and over is so strong. I have a pumpkin potion. Random dice become manifold, 2 times value in countdown sockets. Although, I guess that would be good for Rainfall. And X effects. I don't think I'll ever use this potion, so I'm gonna put that one in the bag. 10 damage 2 times, decreases by 2. I have used this before. It's okay, but I think we've got our attack thing here. Gain shield if shield plus 3. Don't know what that means. Like, if you have block, you gain 7 block instead of 4? Maybe? I would love to unlock those other spell slots, because I think it would open up more run for us. Receives enduring adversaries, but we gain a shard. Enemies start with tenacity. Block is not removed at the start of turn. Enduring adversaries times 2? Does that last forever? I don't think I want to mess with that. Choose an artifact. Artifacts are just like good in this game. Turn 3, you gain power. Every second 1 is rerolled? Because we reroll 1s all the time due to crooked dice? Yes, please. Ah, we don't have enough money for the next artifact. I think we just save our money. I'm pretty happy with our spells. Although there aren't any more shops, so maybe that was a bad decision. Ooh, look at these creepy boys. Cosmic spirits and a pylon of enfeeblement. You for the dice. I would like to convert. You're doing 22 damage to me. Reshape into a monstrosity, and then it also heals 25. So unless we kill it this turn, it doesn't really make sense to go after it. So I think we just stack up Fury, convert you guys, 6, 6, stack, give me mana, or give me protection, I should say. We're gonna get wailed on here. I should have plugged one of the 6s into the mana socket instead of punching it into Rainfall. Rolled pretty poorly. Triggering Pelagius twice without having to put any dice into it is pretty sick, though. We're up to 31 damage from our Fury, and we can make this even better, so 36 now. So we can trigger Inner Storm twice, or 3 times. And then we can get 2 6s. Or just 1 6, I suppose. Let's try to kill somebody. You're gone. We didn't kill anybody. More 10 more shield is fantastic. 6 damage. There's a chance we could kill one or both of them. You betrayed me. How could you do this? I can't believe you did this to me. Oh, and he healed too. I'm so upset. Oh man, I understand how good Rainfall can be all of a sudden now. You need to convert into a 3. You need to give me more Fury. You need to give me some shield. That kills a guy. And then convert you into a 6. Fire off Inner Storm. Good. We did take a bit of damage there, and I think I could have done that first turn better, but... Choose a spell. Sea Ward. Gain block. Gain Fury. Ooh. I do like Fury, but gaining 8 Fury is the play for us. Increase by 1 per shield. Deal X damage and reroll your lowest. Honestly... Can I skip? Yeah. I don't really need to, like, mess with our board. I think our board is really good. Gain 10 Fury. Gain Hailstorm. On dice rolled, gain Fury. Ooh, this one's very tempting. Because it's very easy to be stronger than what we currently have. I think it's True North. And oh, we can have 2 rituals at the same time. Oh, the game has changed. Roll 2 dice on turn 2. More dice is just good. Repeat a potion's use. That would actually be sick if I threw the volatile concoction at them, like, right off the bat. Oh, actually, it repeats all of our potions. For every 3 rolled, you roll a 1. I think I like Decanter. I feel like we're actually running into the point where we have too many dice because we're, like, maxing out our spells charges. Holy hell! Mana Devourer. Next non-enchanted dice roll becomes silenced. 2 muted on spell. Okay, we would like 3. So I'm going to invert you, and I'm going to invert this guy. And then we're going to plug stuff into Pelagius. And then we're going to embrace twice to get us 24 block. And then we're going to Rainfall. And then we're going to go ahead and nail you for 57. And then enter. We've been silenced and cursed. So what does silence do? Cannot be cast. Does that mean I can plunk it into here? That sucks. I did not want to do that. Undo. Well, I learned. So you can cast it once and then it cancels it out. I understand how that works now. Okay. I think if I convert you, does that take muted away? So convert you and then convert this guy? Nope, it's still okay. That's a rough thing to deal with. Roll additional dice each turn. Remove charge from random spell each turn. Okay, good grief. I would love to kill you this turn with True North if I could. So let's do Pelagius twice. Let's Rainfall. And then cast. And I don't know if this will kill you. It's very close. Is there a way to gain more fury here? I don't think so. 2 random dice become manifold. And you're gonna give me a dice next turn. Okay, I think we just wail on him and then we can try to kill him next turn. Although this is gonna ooh, no, I just had a thought. All right, I think we actually wait to cast Inner Storm. Because we need a 3 to be able to kill him in 1 turn. Because if we were to cast our Inner Storm on that... You didn't give me a 3. You've devastated me. Just plunk this into Rainfall. Please give me a 3. You bastards. I've rolled so many dice. How could I not have a single 3? Can I undo the turn or would it and like try it again, or would we not be able to change our fate? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Try it one more time. Give me a 3. Oh, it does give you a different dice. So we've learned something. So you would do it's just a bad decision to burn that. Yeah, I think we just have to eat the damage. I did not realize he would eat my leftover dice. That is rough. Thank you for finally giving me a 3. Ah, I can't believe we rolled so many dice last turn and did not get a 3. All right, now our fury is going to go off the charts. Now we're going to kill you. Man, we took like 20 damage. Unfortunate. Noxious display. Roll 4 dice and receive poison. I don't like that. Roll icy. I don't think we change what we're doing. I think our spells are really strong. We heal up as much as we can. And then we're entering this fight below full health, but we'll try to do the best we can here. And remember, we have lots of potions to use. 650 health, and he's got a lot of health. All right. Abraxas loses 25 HP and gains power. Summon units instantly die if there is no battle leader on the battlefield. Okay. He's going to apply a lot of weak. So let's convert. Let's then cast Pelagius Pelagius. Gain armor. And you're doing 18 damage to me? I should have cast my volatile concoction, I realize. Can I undo? I'm gonna undo. We can do that once per turn. So let's go... Conversion. Conversion. Now cast volatile concoction. Because we throw the potion twice due to our skill. Now you only do 13 damage to me, which means I can boost myself. Boost myself twice. Gain 12 armor. And our shield should protect us from the 13 damage. And instead of actually yeeting this into Inner Storm, I think I'm just going to delay and keep building Fury. Because the longer we don't cast it, the stronger the attack gets. Granted, we have to deal with the curse. 4. Convert. Convert. To give me a rainfall. It's another 6. That's pretty sick. Just more armor. And then we just keep building Fury until Fury goes insane. And then just another rainfall dice. On dice rolled, gain Fury with 2 Hailstorm. That does seem really sick. I think maybe we just gain more Fury, though. Just every time it's available, cast more Fury. And we gained a dice through Foresight. Blocked. Been cursed, but that's okay. We're triggering all of our spells just via rainfall. It's so good. Apply prophecy to Umbraxis. What does prophecy do? I don't know. It doesn't say. It was predicted. Resummon all dead hands and increase max health. Okay. Well, interesting. I'm going to... Well, we've already used Pelagius twice. So we need to get a 3. So let's convert you. Let's gain armor. Gain armor. Because you're going to do... Well, we might kill some of his hands, so let's find out here. Apply this. We're going to do 189 damage. So I think this is worth it to do damage to him and possibly kill his hands. That was pretty sick. And then we just plug it into... He did predict me. I just smack you a good bunch because I have the available damage. Alright, we would like to build up more Fury again. Turned it into a 1. Alright, let's trigger Pelagius. So we have 16 Fury. You're doing 25 damage to me. So invert you. Embrace. Convert you. Embrace again. And then Rainfall. Do I want to trigger this? It's only 13 damage, so I think I'd rather trigger Rainfall. And then cast to gain more Fury and enter. That's a lot of damage. Pelagius has been triggered. I'm going to cast you again. Honestly, if I could boost this to have more charges, that does seem like a really useful thing to do. I'm going to gain more Fury. And then I would like to destroy your hands. So I'm going to do that. And then predict. Like, he's got so much prophecy like stacked up on himself, like it doesn't really make sense not to. Oh, you need to be more than a 2. Okay, well, we'll convert you and then plunk that into there, and he's going to gain prophecy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Resummoned his hands. The hands do get stronger each time. Rolled pretty poorly this turn. Cast that guy. Cast that guy. Convert. And then I would have loved to get a 3. You didn't give me a 3. You're gonna do 29 damage to me. I think I'm just gonna use my smoke screen. And then we're just going to stack up more fury. We're gonna convert you, stack up even more fury, and then we're gonna just plug this into rainfall. Oh, look at all the 6s. Oh, you did me dirty. Yes, I was gonna say, please give me a 3, or at least the ability to get a 3. Trigger more fury. Convert you to a 6 so I can stack up a bunch of shield. Shield, shield. We're out of stuff to plug into. You gave me another 3, so we can actually cast Inner Storm twice. The fact that this guy is going to have a little more health is very rough. Oh, he took a little extra damage. I wonder what from. And then this does no damage because of weak. So we'll just have to eat the 3 damage he sends our way. Do we want to hold on to you? Becomes manifold. 2 times value in countdown sockets and effects. Well, we're not going to be... just let him go. So he's going to be dealing a lot of damage to us, so we need to get 6s out here for sure. All right, trigger this guy. Convert you to a 3. You are a 6. Gain fury. You are going to do 29 damage. I don't think we trigger our fury this turn. I think we instead cast Rainfall, which gave us a 3 back, which is very funny. Cast you. So we have 20 shield, even though they're doing how much damage to me? Uh-oh. You're doing 28 plus 29. That's... Oh my god, I think he's gonna kill me. Uh-oh. Unless we kill one of the hands. We killed one of the hands. He's still doing 44 damage. Okay, we're not gonna die yet. It's very close, though. All right, hold on to this for a second. Did bring his hand back. All right, trigger Pelagius for me. A bunch. Okay, we got a 3. We need to add this here. We need to trigger you again. We need to convert you into a 6. You're not attacking me this turn, which is a godsend. So we might actually be able to survive a turn. Oh, I don't think we can unless we kill one of his hands, which we could do. It's possible. Okay, so 3. Yes! Suck it! Woo! The ancient shard of water, the tides of fate shift, revealing unseen depths, yet something remains obscured, waiting beneath the surface. There is no true victory. Oh, this is no true victory, only a step into your descent. Nice! That's 2 out of 2 runs for me! We got a little lucky at the end, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with how that run went. Very cool. Does it say how many times I used each spell? Not really. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this run through of SpellRogue. I've really enjoyed playing the game. Definitely check it out for yourself. It's on Steam right now. It's a pretty nifty little deck builder thing. And I'm quite enjoying it. So thanks for hanging out. If you guys enjoyed the video, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more stuff like this, you want to see stuff like SpellRogue on the channel or the other videos I have going on, please subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!